Hey guys, John Brunco here with the first of what will be a series of videos that are geared towards helping you better understand the flooring industry and the items and opportunities you have to sell into your individual territories. You'll notice the name of this video was 5 for Flooring. And our goal is to produce at least once a week a video containing some in-depth information about the industry as it exists, maybe some product knowledge. We may even be talking about upcoming events or promotions that currently exist, but we don't want you to miss out on any of the opportunities that you have. So without further ado, this first video is simply going to cover the 4 types of flooring businesses that you might find while you're out searching in your territories. Now, we're going to produce some videos later on that will talk about the items you can sell into them, and we'll talk more in depth about the opportunities that are there. But the 4 types of businesses you're going to find are retailers, you're going to find commercial installers, you're going to find the shop-at-home model, and then you're going to find the distributors. All right? Now, the retailers are easy to identify. These are the ones that you usually find on Main Street. They'll have a showroom, they'll have samples in there, and they'll have salespeople that are more than happy to help you pick the floor for your home. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson can walk into these places, and they'll generally have a supply of hardwood and carpet and tile, vinyl, anything that you might need to put on the floor of your home, and the salesperson will help you pick the merchandise. And then most of the time what will happen is that these places will contract with independent installers or contractors in their area to get this flooring installed when they're done. Now, the second type that I had mentioned, these are the commercial installers. Commercial installers don't deal in hundreds of square feet. They're usually dealing in tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of square feet on an installation. Now, if you can find these places, they are good business. They're harder to turn over because they are going to require a little bit more from you in order to get that sale. But they are great accounts if you can get them. These are easy to identify because when you walk in, you don't see a showroom. When you walk in, you'll see offices and cubicles, and it's going to feel like a commercial space. That's how they sell. Most of the time, they're out doing bids, quotes, or contracts. Now, the third type that I had talked about, that was the shop-at-home model. Okay, now shop-at-home, we can all sing the Empire theme song. But there's companies like Empire. There's also Carpets Direct, the place that Craig Fletcher is now working. But these people will bring samples into your home. Generally, they'll drive up with a van full of samples, full of carpet samples and wood samples, and they'll sell to you in your home, and they'll sell everything as a package deal. Most of the time, these guys have actually built relationships or contracts that are large-standing existing contracts with installers to get this carpet or flooring installed because they need to guarantee the price. So you won't have a lot of opportunities to sell to them, but if you have some in your area that are headquartered in your area, it's worth stopping by and saying hello because we might be able to start building those relationships now and in the future. And the fourth type I had mentioned, these are the true distributors. All right, now distributors are close to what we do. They're actually moving tack strip and they're moving adhesive, and they're selling generally to the installers and the mechanics, and they're moving products to those flooring retailers as well. Now, don't be afraid to walk in and try to sell them. We were selling them for a long time before we got into the flooring business, but beware that the items that you are going to sell into them, they're generally going to be the smaller hand tools, things like caulk guns and scrapers, and also, things like trash bags, the true sundries, things that you are really used to selling. That's what you'll be able to sell into those accounts. Some of you might be wondering, where does ProSource fit in all of this? ProSource is kind of unique. They're kind of somewhere between a retailer and a distributor. Now, they're a retailer in the sense that they have a showroom, but that showroom is only open to contractors and designers. They'll generally take those samples, they'll decide what they need, and then ProSource will order it as a true wholesaler, a true wholesale model. So hopefully that's helped you kind of break down in your head the different types of accounts that you might find. And in the next coming weeks, we'll talk about how products get to market. We'll talk about the flooring industry, kind of an overview as it exists with all of the other different types of distributors. And then we're going to talk about the items that you can start selling into. So thanks for your time, and I look forward to talking to you again.